So, something interesting's come up. I was browsing Marketplace, as I usually do in my spare time, and I come across I've been thinking about getting some kind of Restomod motorbike for a while. Doesn't matter about engine size, as long as the style of it's quite cool. So anyway, I was looking on Marketplace yesterday, and I just happened to see a Ducati, only a mile and a half down the road to me. It's I think 48 Sport 1963, so it's quite retro. I'd imagine it'd be MOT and tax exempt. I don't really know much more about it apart from that, and it is up for about the same price that I've got this bike behind me for sale for. So I just, on the off chance, sent the guy a message, said, don't suppose you'd be interested in a sort of straight swap for an e-bike? And he said, potentially, yes. I think he's moving or going to Spain, so I don't know if he's thinking of bringing an e-bike with him, which would be much more useful than a retro motorbike that needs full restoration. So anyway, I don't know if anything's going to come of it, but I think it'd be really interesting. So I'm going to ride this down to his house. It's about a mile and a half away. I've got no idea if we do a swap how I'll get the motorbike back, but yeah, I'll just fuck it. It's, you know, potentially something very interesting that will be the next project, potentially after the low rider e-bike, which was what I was thinking of doing next. So fingers crossed. Seems like a nice guy. Let's get down. I'm not sure if he'll let me film anything outside his house, but either way, let's go and see what happens. I've relisted this bike the other day as well. I've taken the the silver reflector tyres off and put ones with a little bit more tread on them. Taken the stickers off the tyre, the reflector off the seat post. I've changed the horrible ergonomic cheap grips to these black lock-on grips, which are a bit nicer. And I've taken all the cable ties off here, and I've used these little clips that I bought, which I think are pretty sick. Yeah, so it's just tidied it right up. I think it's a decent looking bike. Anyway, it's time to head down to this chap's house. Flying along, almost about half a mile away now. Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm down at the chap Paul's house now, just having a good chat. He doesn't want to be on camera, which is fair enough, but yeah, I'm having a look around the bike and I really like it. I'll just show you guys how it's looking. So here we are then. Is it 1963 Ducati Sport 48? I think I've got that right. Yeah, that looks decent. I don't know if the engine's much cop. Might be at least a top end rebuild. Not actually sure yet, but I just like the style of the bike. I don't know whether it's going to stay petrol, possibly. Possibly a Restomod electric conversion. Some dents in the tank each side where the bar's it. I'm sure that can be worked out. But it has got a V5 registration, which I'm presuming will save a lot of hassle from what you're saying. Yeah, I think Paul's happy to do a deal. We both got our bikes up for the same money, about £1,000. So yeah, hopefully we'll do a deal. And he's even got a trailer because I wasn't sure I was going to get it home up the road. So yeah, this chap's definitely obviously into his motorbikes, which is cool. Yeah, we've done a deal. Straight swap, bike for bike. Got the V5 logbook, apparently he's just gone to get. Didn't realise the front wheel's not actually bolted in, which is no huge deal, but we're going to try and get it into his back of his motor over there. We're talking about putting it on a trailer, but I guess it's so small and the bars are so short and stumpy that it probably would go on its side in the back of the car, and then that's just done and dusted. I think he was saying that cost him I think it's £70 or something. This little Sport 48 badge that he bought. Yeah, maybe it's got a V5 registration. Potentially this could be a really cool little project. I'm just seeing the guy's got the photos. How good's that? Oh wow. You can actually see it with paint on the tank and whatnot. I wonder how long ago that is. You any idea?
Probably about 20 years ago.
Wow, that's so cool to actually get a bit of history with a bike. Oh, look at that, with a plate on. So Paul was telling me this bike was actually at one point stolen and went missing for 20 years and ended up on eBay, and the chap that it was actually stolen from saw it on eBay and called the police, and it was recovered, wasn't it? Yeah, it was recovered. And yeah, it's quite an interesting little story, but it's all fully back with a logbook, which Paul's got there. So yeah, no, it's really, really cool. This is pretty exciting stuff. All loaded up in the back of a BMW 5 Series, ready to go to its new home. Can't believe we actually got a deal. Not that it wasn't a bad deal for either of us, just doing up a DIY e-bike like I normally do to sell, and I've ended up with a Ducati, classic Ducati. Got the V5 logbook with it, got the registration plate. Oh yeah, what do you guys reckon I should do with this? I don't know how much work this engine's going to be. I think people are going to be quite divided, but let us know what you think. I'm happy to go either way. I'm happy to try and get this engine running, but if it's going to be too much money, the other options is I've got these 5,000 watt or 3,000 watt electric hub wheel motorbike one, and a kind of matching front wheel, which potentially I could do some kind of resto mod with it, but yeah, I'm well happy. Just a quick one then today, guys. Let us know your thoughts. What do you think I should do with this beastly project? It's got a missing backlight and front light, but I might change it and have a smaller cafe racer style mudguard. It's a lot of food for thought. I mean, obviously I'm finished off the lowrider project at the moment, and all my time, money and energy is going into getting that finished, but this is going to just go into storage on the back burner and just start thinking of ideas. I mean, you never know, I might start a little bit of work on it soon alongside the bike, but which way do you think I should go with this? I think I want to make it road legal, so I'm not too sure how it works, but I'd imagine it's MOT and tax exempt with a V5. I'd imagine it's quite easy to get it legal, even if it's, you know, whatever the condition of the bike. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. What should I do with it? What colours, schemes should I get it, you know, done in? I'm going towards the sort of classic Ducati red and gold colour scheme. Like get rid of the chrome wheels and just have black rims. Do a proper little resto mod cafe racer with a single seat conversion. But let us know. I'm open to suggestions, what you guys think, what you think I should do with it. And see you guys in the video soon. Take it easy.